So I ask you tonight, Mr. Gorbachev, take down that wall. Just saw that clip. I had to, I don't know, I like saying it. I like saying things. This is fresh news. It has come to my attention that Tesla is about to make probably one of the worst decisions they've made of recent times. It's not even a decision that's like going to affect the company overall. It's like when you get on a plane, right? And you buy a plane ticket and you don't want to have to pay extra for your seat. Like unless you're going into first class, you want to buy your plane ticket, get on the plane and forget about it. Now first class, you want to get the upgrade, fine. You want to get the performance, fine. You want to get the performance boost, fine. You want to get autopilot, you can get autopilot. But for the most part, I just want to get my Tesla, and with the purchase of the car, I want to have everything I need for the car to work correctly. It has come to my attention from an article by Electric, which I'll have linked down below, and I also have it on the screen over here. And this isn't the first time they've done something like this. So, for example, with the chip shortage, that affects things like power seats. For example, when you're ordering a car with like 8-way or 16-way, or in the case of Porsche, 18-way seats, the chips, and I, honest to God, like when we were talking about chips, dude, I got no idea what those are. Talking chip shortage, I'm like, Frito-Lay, what's the issue? So these chips, they affect things like power seats and things like that, and that's why cars are being delayed, because they're not being shipped, because these chips affect certain parts of the cars. One of the things being like lumbar support. Lumbar support has been removed from the passenger side seat of most Teslas because that reduced the amount of chips they need to produce so they can get more cars out. Now, in all fairness, Tesla is not the only one doing this. BMW has done this. Mercedes has done this. So other car companies are doing this. It's just that Tesla, well, they do one thing wrong and it just gets exploded into the media. The reason for me making this video is because this can easily be corrected, what they're doing. I know I have literally maybe 0.0000001% influence on what happens at Tesla. I have negative influence at what happens at Tesla, actually. So what they want to do is not give you the adapter that comes with the car. So I did a little bit of reading on this, and apparently at one point your car came with the NEMA 1450 adapter, and then also the level 1 connector that goes in like to a 120 volt in your wall. And Mr. Musk, this is a problem. They need to include it with every car, and here's why. And also, they shouldn't be charging you extra for it. Just wrap that into the cost of the car. The cars are already $600,000 a piece at this point. So you might as well wrap that into the cost so you just don't see it. Every Tesla owner, every other electric car companies, I have the Kona outside right now as a press car. So the Kona, it comes with a charging cable that you can at least have something to go home and plug your car in. The beauty of getting an electric car is never going to a gas station, right? Or never going to a charging station, because you're going to plug it in every night, you're going to wake up to a full battery, and life is great. But now apparently it's like they keep getting further and further away from what the initial thing was, making electric cars that everyone can afford to improve our air quality and save the planet. Now we're buying Twitter. Okay? So what's the thing here? What are we doing? Are we buying Twitter? Are we saving the world? Are we going to Mars? Pick one. I don't care which one, but we got to stay on track, because the cult is falling apart, folks. The cult's falling apart. But let's look at this article a little bit. Let's bring you some facts. So Tesla used to include a charging cable with both a NEMA 1450, which is what I installed here, and then also the regular outlet, a level 1 charger. They decided to drop the NEMA 1450. I didn't even know they included that at one point. They dropped the NEMA 1450 included in the bundle and only included the NEMA 515 adapter, which is a regular outlet, and you could buy the level 2 adapter separately, which is what I did. I bought the NEMA 1450 adapter on Tesla.com for $35. It shipped quick, it's here, it works great, it's a high quality piece. With a max power outlet of 1.3 kilowatts, the included connector is only between 2 and 3 miles per hour of charging. Nothing spectacular, but again, if you can get your 50, charge for 12 hours, you get your 50 miles or whatever overnight, that's helpful. But now going this step further and deciding to not include any charging cable that's crazy to me. CEO Elon Musk said he believes that the usage amongst owners was too low to justify supplying the cable with every new car delivery. Where did you get that lie from? That's like when he said there was data showing that the very few people use lumbar support in the car. Now, while that may be true, it probably is true, you're taking away a feature that is nice to have. It's just nice to have for the off occasion. You're like, oh, my back hurts. Oh, I paid $85,000 for my car. I paid $85,000 for my car. No. I guess I'll just put a pillow in my car. Just sit like this. Like, what are we doing? Usage statistics were super low, so seemed wasteful. On the minor plus side, we will be including more plug adapters with the mobile connector kit. Like, so he already knows that this is not a good idea. I wish there was just clarity on exactly why they're doing this. Hey, it's more profitable for us to not ship with these. Hey, there's a shortage right now. We will not be shipping them with cars. You'll get your car quicker. We will ship this to you later when there's more in stock. It seems like, I guess it doesn't seem like this is what's happening, is the focus now with Tesla is to make sure for the shareholders that the stock stays as high as possible and continues to grow like crazy. That seems to be what's happening. And that's fine. You've got a lot of people who live and die by Tesla. Just type Tesla in on twitter.com and you'll see a lot of very sick people. They're sick people. These are sick people. Also, this video is sponsored by INTOTHEAM. These are the softest shirts. It's like if someone laid me down on the moon. I imagine moon dust feeling like this shirt. Nice and they're so comfortable and they're affordable. And you're gonna buy shirts, so why not go to INTOTHEAM.com, use code Gjeebs. These are their basic tees. They have print tees. They have all kinds of deals. Socks, underwear. I'm working on them making a men's G-string, and I'll wear it. So go to the INTOTHEAM.com, use code Gjeebs, save 10%, and I'm also working on a collaboration with them, a design that we've put together, infusing like my love for cars and electric cars in Arizona. It's a really cool design we're putting together, so I'm excited to show you that to you. It should be coming in May, and I'm very excited for that collaboration we're doing. We're launching that soon. Stay tuned. Go to INTOTHEAM.com, use code Gjeebs, save 10%. They have a lot of good stuff. This is a large, actually. And I actually, I'm medium, but I went large on this basic tee. And it's a little loose, but it also gives me room to get back in the gym and just build the mountains. So go to INTOTHEAM.com. Thank you for sponsoring this channel. I appreciate it. You guys have been a long-time sponsor. Fans of the channel like it. I like it. You like it. We all love it. Let's get back into the video. So people are calling this similar to what Apple has done, where they're not including the adapters anymore, the plugs. They're including a cable, but they're not including a plug that goes into the wall. I don't know. I just find for an electric car, it's like when I got the car, I remember this. I got my Model Y, and you have that case that says Tesla, and the cable's all wrapped up in it, and you're like, wow, this is something truly different. I have this plug, and with this plug and an outlet, and as long as I'm paying my electric bill, I can power my car and drive to work and drive and go do things. And that's like an amazing, different thing. It would be like having a gas pump in your garage. It's different, it's cool. And the fact that they're gonna take that little bit out of it. Here's the other thing. Without Tesla, there is zero push for electric cars. Zero push. Like, there is no way that all of these, that Ford and Porsche and Honda and Mercedes and every other player in the game is pushing electric cars as the new frontier. There's no way the government gets behind it. The reason they're all getting behind it is because of the mighty dollar. And I just think that if Tesla falls off, let's say they fall off. Now, I don't think they're going to. But let's say they push, rise of the ice will come back. Don't doubt the ice. Rise of the ice will come back. And I just feel like this loss of focus and this push away from doing the great things that Tesla has done all of these years to be the largest electric car manufacturer and starting to put up numbers that rival the largest car manufacturers in the world, to be taking away these cheap little things here, I just think it needs to stop at some point. So hopefully Mr. Musk sees this video. He won't. Hopefully someone, hopefully this doesn't go through, because it's unnecessary. It's a nice part of the purchasing experience to have a cable that powers your car. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching. Please like the video if you agree with me, or leave a comment down below explaining why this is a good decision, or leave a comment down below explaining why this is a good decision. Maybe there's something I'm missing because I'm ill-informed and unintelligent. Thank you for watching. Good night, Mr. Musk.